First Alert Chief Meteorologist Darren Meyer looking ahead to this next work week, first full week of March, and it promises to be rather busy. Looking back at today in Eau Claire, warmer than yesterday and a lot closer to average. 37 for our high. The average is 35 and 9 degrees is where we started off early in the morning. No precipitation. Now let's talk about the next few days. Monday is going to see a return of mild weather. In fact, I think some 50-degree temperatures will be back on the maps tomorrow afternoon. A breezy day and clouds start to fill in throughout the day. We could see a shower sneak into some places by late afternoon. Then a large storm system across the plains begins to impact us with occasional showers and drizzle Tuesday. There will be some dry times. It stays mild for this time of year, and then things get very interesting. We've got a changeover to some snow tomorrow night, and that will carry into at least part of Wednesday, and winds will be really picking up. So we're talking about accumulating snow and some gusty winds, and that combination is going to lead to some big impacts to travel. So we've gone ahead and issued a first alert weather day starting Tuesday night and going into Wednesday. We'll be able to fine tune that window of greatest impact a bit more into the new week. But again, the primary concern is going to be for snow accumulations and that combination with strong winds. Something we really haven't seen this winter is that double combination. Timing, well, we do expect some showers around on Tuesday as mentioned, but as colder air starts to work in, I expect a change over to some heavy wet snow somewhere roughly between 9 p.m. Tuesday evening and 3 a.m. overnight. And then the snow will continue. Some of that will be heavy through Wednesday morning. It looks like it will start to move out sometime Wednesday afternoon. Too early to say if it's noon or maybe towards the evening. Otherwise, the impacts again likely creating hazardous travel if there's some heavier snow as it looks now. We could be talking about snowfall rates up near an inch an hour for part of this, and with winds that could be gusting 35 to 40 miles per hour, perhaps significant blowing and drifting. So again, a much more impactful snowy system than we've seen so far this winter. Well, backtracking to tonight, again, some of these clouds pushing in right now, but we'll see some clearing as well, and that should eventually allow these temperatures to continue to drop down into the 20s during the overnight hours. That's where we'll start off our Monday morning. But look what happens for tomorrow, this big push of milder air coming in. I think Eau Claire, La Crosse areas to the west will have a shot at breaking into the 50s again, and then we'll stay on the mild side through at least Tuesday. High pressure moving away tonight to the southeast. We're seeing a few of those high clouds on that northwesterly flow in the area now, and then just starting to see some return moisture come across the plains. That's well out ahead of this developing storm system. We have a piece of energy coming out of the Rockies tomorrow, and that is going to slide east. That will develop this late season winter storm into the central plains. Meanwhile, the jet stream to the north will also carry a disturbance, and all this is going to merge together. Here's our Tuesday evening forecast map, and you see a very well organized low over northwestern Missouri, a warm front that extends up into southern Wisconsin. So we're going to be on the warm side of this initially. Showers and some drizzle, but sometime again Tuesday night, we start to see that colder air as the low tracks to the south and east of us. That colder air works in, and we'll see a rain to snow line work from northwest to southeast throughout our area. And notice some of the darker blues, the model indicating some heavier areas of snow. Probably a very difficult early morning drive Wednesday, and that snow will continue before tapering off as the low tracks into Michigan throughout Wednesday afternoon. So yes, the potential is there for several inches of accumulation. In fact, I would expect us likely to end up having a band of 6 or more inches impacting at least some of our area. Looking at tonight, though, things are quiet. There's some of those clouds rolling on through, but we'll see some clearing as well. We get into some sun for a while in the morning, but then the clouds start to fill in by later in the day. We start to see that chance of a couple of showers lifting to the north by late afternoon, and then kind of showering, drizzly going through the day Tuesday, there will be times when it's dry as well. And then into Tuesday night, that's when the main area of precipitation starts to work in, and then we see the transition to snow. For tonight, we're down to 26 degrees. Winds will be light, partly cloudy skies, and a pretty active first week of March. That slight chance of a shower by late tomorrow. I think we'll have a shot at getting up to 50 degrees, likely a few showers and drizzle on Tuesday, and then that change to snow Tuesday night and Wednesday, our first alert weather day. The snow will taper off sometime in the afternoon. A couple of colder days in the 30s with the fresh snow on the ground, but it will start to melt away by next weekend, back into the 40s. That's your latest forecast. We'll have another update tonight on WEAU 13 News at 10.